A very good evening and welcome to the Balaton Bike Festival, the fourth time that this event has been held, and some of the best riders in the world have made the journey to Hungary just to get a taste of some unbelievable courses that have been developed over the last couple of years or so. The FMB going up in the world of mountain biking, part of the World Tour now, a silver event.
I'm 21 years old, I'm from Hampshire in England.
This is Patrick Zoli, another 22-year-old from Budapest.
Sweden and enjoying the good course and weather here in Hungary. I'm Alfred Schulze. My friends call me Sharon. I'm 24 years old. It's fun to ride here. The course is perfect. It's much better than yesterday. They have made a good job. Yeah, and I hope I do a good job now.
Hello, Horváth András vagyok, 19 éves, Budapestre jöttem, Hijackers Crew.
Sziasztok, Kis Péter vagyok, Szentesről.
This is Peter Kiss.
Hello, my name is Patrick Leitner from Austria. I'm 24 years old and I'm stoked to be here in the finals.
Sziasztok, Lenter Gábor, Lenti vagyok.
This is Gabor Lenter. He's also from Budapest, 26 years old. This is his fourth bike festival. He's competed in all of them so far, and he's got his fingers crossed and asks you to cross yours for him as well.
Okay, hi, I'm Marcin Roth. I'm from Wrocław in Poland, and I'm 21, and I really like this course.
Hello, I'm Tomasz Zejda from Czech Republic, 20 years old. Here is silver event in FMB Tour. Perfect.
Hello, my name's Sam Pilgrim. I'm from Colchester in England, and yeah, here I am in Balaton. It's nice.
Sam Pilgrim, Sam Reynolds, two of the big names here from Great Britain, otherwise their contingent from the home nation, Hungary, of course, and we're going to kick it off with Sam Reynolds. Nice start from Sam. Hands free on that backflip. Good speed. Nice variety of moves as well. First we've seen of the dirt course, 3 rounds, and a good start from him. One of the top-ranked pros last year. Now Patrick Zoli, a 21-year-old from Budapest. He went from hockey to motocross, and now, of course, to FMB. Nice 360 just to get himself warmed up. Single tail whip. Well, it's all fairly fast and furious here in Hungary. Moving on to the third runner, Anton Thalander from Sweden. He's got a good video. I actually made it last year, a Christmas video. Pretty classy training facilities he's developed for himself, and some good techniques, certainly worth looking at. Little scrappy on the tail whip, but keeps the speed going, and a handlebar spin just to wrap off his first run. Getting used to the course. Alfred Schulze should be next from Vienna. Started in 2003, but really didn't make an impression until 2008, 2009, and since then he's been right at the top of his game. Slightly offline on the backflip. Well expressed on that tail whip. Andras Horváth should be next on this first run. Here he is. Now, I saw a couple of backflips from him in training. Are we going to see anywhere? There's something a little bit different, and he lands it beautifully, smoothly. Really good control with the feet. Good speed as well. Little short on the landing. Just coming into the turn, but the crowd appreciating that one. Good run from Horváth. Peter Kiss, local, popular, and he might go big as a result. There's the backflip, and he's just overcooked it. Landed maybe a foot short, and the back wheel just whipping up. He looks okay, that's what's important, but bitterly disappointed with that start to his first run. Gabor lengthen now. Always difficult to go after you've seen someone make a mistake, and that first move a little bit sketchy, slightly nervous, I guess. Lots of originality coming in from Lenther as well. Now, Patrick Leitner from Austria. He looks pretty focused. Most of these riders making an appearance here last year. Well, as part of the World Tour last year, but only a bronze event. This year it's gone up to a silver, so top prize worth 500 points on the World Tour. And if they can keep the spectator numbers up throughout the event, then it's got every chance of going all the way to platinum eventually. Now let's see what Max Fredriksson can do. He's young enough to have rubber joints, so pretty fearless, this young rider. There's the double tail whip. No one's done that so far, so a really impressive start. Works the bumps just to try and generate some speed. And the 360, well timed. Good start. Impressive stuff from Fredriksson. Marcin Roth will be next. Still some big names to come, particularly Tomáš Jeda from the Czech Republic and Sam Pilgrim from UK. He's going to be the last to go in this first round. Really impressive course to start with. Loses a little bit of momentum towards the end of the run. Always nice if there's a big climax, but it's not the case here in this particular run as we wait for Tomáš Jeda. 13th in Vienna at the start of the season. Incidentally, that event won by Sam Reynolds, with Sam Pilgrim in second, so the British contingent doing exceptionally well there, and they're expecting a bit more of the same tonight. Here we go with Jeda. Now, he loves his tail whip combinations. We'll see if we're going to see a few of them today. There you go. Good 360, lots of height, and an impressive finish. I like it, pushing the pace, Jeda. But here's one of his main rivals, Sam Pilgrim, 20-year-old from Colchester, lives in Southampton actually, Sam. Now he's got a good 2-year deal with Team NS, and that's certainly improved his riding over the last few months. 6th in the 2010 World Tour rankings, and a good start from him, 2 rounds to go.
I call it a 2 round final count. It's like some manic type of shit one. 2 rounds.
Welcome back to Hungary, just in time for the start of the second round. Sam Reynolds is ready to go, the one who won in Vienna at the beginning of the season. They made it 3 victories in a row. He's got some stiff competition here, particularly from Sam Pilgrim, who's riding brilliantly well. Good floating 360 just to open his account, working the bumps well, trying to generate some speed. Down goes the foot, and that certainly will be do some damage to his score. So a poor second run by Sam Reynolds.
I hit my fucking chin on the back. Go ahead, flip on the race job. Really?
You hit your what?
Chin on the stem.
Well, he doesn't seem too bothered by the fact that his chin has made contact with the stem, and he looks all right, and his teeth are still all there. So we go with Patrick Zolli from Budapest. Started back in 2005. Second in the national championships that very year at junior level, and he went on to win it a year later, so he's improved incredibly quickly, and Zolli certainly one of the names to watch out for in the future. Powerful rider. The lander. Well, it's a good start. Nice rider to watch, very elegant. So the tail whip combined with the 360, fairly commonplace in competitions. We haven't seen too many here, not really enough speed or height allowing for that, but Thulander pulls it off okay. Alfred Schultz is now on course. 9 years of competition. Stays pretty low on the back flip, but completes it well, and then puts in that double tail whip. I'm not sure whether that left foot went down. Well, it certainly did on that last hit, and so Schultz is going to find himself dropping down the order with that performance, despite the fact that the first half was as impressive as we've seen from anyone else. Andres Horvath now. 360 with the bar spin. Just losing his balance slightly, and the speed has gone as well, and a bit of a damp squib. That's a shame. Horvath looked really confident after his first run as we go back to the start. Peter Kiss for run number 2. Well, it looks as though he was always building up for the big hit, but it never quite came. Lots of handlebar spins from Kiss, but I was expecting a little bit more. Gabor Lenthar now. He's got a few fans in the crowd. Now, can he perform for them? Scissors are working well for him. Gives himself lots of time in the air. That's full of originality, just like his first run, and good speed as well. Well, he nails that one. He's happy, and I hope the jury go for that one as well. Benjamin Schenker and Zada Haras, the professional jury members here, as we go back for Patrick Leitner. There's a double tail whip, which the crowd have enjoyed, and the first front flip of the day. Oh, he just nails that one. Didn't quite get enough height. So much harder than the back flip because you can't see where you're landing. Hopefully we'll get a replay of that. It would be nice to see, but it always gets the crowd going. They know just how difficult it is and how much nerve it takes to try and execute it. Max Fredriksson now with his second run. Good Superman. Nice 360. Decent run so far. Little bit of style. Just needed something spectacular at the finish to put himself up with the best riders that we've seen so far. Reynolds is right up there. We've got Sam Pilgrim of Great Britain also going very well. Thomas Jada, who goes Well, apologies. Welcome back to Hungary. Apologies for the technical problems just before the break during that second run. We're on to the third run now. Last go for all of these guys. Sam Reynolds again is first to go. Second run wasn't brilliant, so he needs something pretty special this time round if he's going to feature in the top, and a backflip off the starting stanchion. That is superb from Reynolds. Now he really means business. Ups the speed, ups the height. One of his sayings, no speed, no trick, and he's certainly putting that into practice today. Good bit of footwork just to finish that off. That was a nice run from Reynolds, without a doubt the best of his 3 runs so far, and the crowd appreciating it. He knows that that puts him right to the top of the order. He's going to put pressure on his fellow Brit there, Sam Pilgrim, who's seen exactly what he's done. Pilgrim upped his game in that second run, so it's going to be tight between those two. Patrick Zoli now for Budapest. Well, he must have seen Reynolds run. Double scissors. There's the second front flip of the night, and it's the second person really to make a mess of it. That was worse than we saw earlier on. Not quite enough height, totally under-rotated. Would have been fairly impressive if he'd recovered from that. A bit of pressure on the back bright might have brought him round. Thalander now, who looked very, very smooth on his second run and could be a top 5 contender here today. Trials event to follow later on this evening. That'll be an interesting one based off the motocross trials. Oh, good run from Schultz. What a shame. What a shame. He bounces, rolls and comes away unscathed. But he can't feel the pain as yet. There might be a few bruises tomorrow morning, but he was giving it 100%. And as I said, really started to show what he could do back in 2008, 2009. He's not happy with that. Andres Horvath now. Nothing clever off the start, but he's carrying reasonable speed. Photographers ready. Oh! 3 runs and 3 mistakes, but take nothing away from Horvath. He really does dig deep. Really stylish, good control. Now Peter Kiss, who got a good round of applause for his first 2 runs, will be looking for more of the same, but he's more interested in points than he is in the crowd's appreciation. Starts it off with the backflip, lands it very smoothly indeed. Goes for the handlebar spin off the ramp, but probably could have done with another 360 there as well. Gabor Lenthar. One good run, one not so good. He needs to improve. 2 to count. Opens his account with this Superman having to work these bumps hard just to generate the speed, and even then not really pulling off the move that he's after. He's just a little bit short, fraction of a second extra needed of airtime on every single hit, and then he's got a very good run that he can put together, but a little bit short tonight. Patrick Leitner always looks pretty serious at the start of the run. What's he contemplating for his opening move? He's seen a couple of backflips out of the starting gate. No, keeps it simple. until the first of the bumps. That was a nice off-axis 360 tail whip. Goes for another tail whip as well. Patrick Leitner producing his best run so far. The first completed front flip of the night, and that's an excellent run from Patrick Leitner. He'll be rocketing himself up the order after that performance, and delighted to finish on a good one as Max Fredriksson starts his final run. Double tail whip to open his run. Stylish 360, really good. Then the 360 with a double tail whip. He's starting to turn it on as well. Leitner and Fredriksson both on form to finish the day off. Now that's brought the crowd to their feet, and it's going to encourage the likes of Pilgrim and Jada to do something special. First though, Marcin Roth. Handlebar spin out of the gate. He goes for the front flip on the first of the hits. He's the first man to have tried that tonight, and he's got away with it. This looks good. Lost a little bit of speed going into those last bumps, and then round that corner ramp, unable to generate enough height to do anything spectacular. 2 to go. Tomasz Jada is first. 20-year-old Czech, riding for Dartmoor Bikes. Now, tail whip combinations are very much his favourite. Second in the Urban Bike Challenge in 2011. He finished 7th in the Monster Energy White Style in Leogang in Austria. There was the 720, saving his best to last. Then the double tail whip. Good combination so far. 360, handlebar spin, and again to finish the routine. Good effort from Tomasz Jada, and that surely will put him up amongst the top 5 as well. Leitner was good. Fredriksson was outstanding. Jada, very, very solid on the back of 2 good runs already. So he's in a good position. And last to go, Sam Pilgrim of Great Britain. Beautifully floated backflip, looking very, very good. Oh, touchdown with the right foot. Well, the crowd know that they're seeing something special. Just a little handlebar spin off that last ramp. And Sam Pilgrim, who's put in 3 good runs, a touchdown on that last one. But you can never take that smile off his face. What a great rider he is. 20-year-old. 6th in Tour rankings in 2010.
Today was the finals of the Balloton Bike Fest, and it worked out really brilliantly. I got first place, so obviously I'm very happy about that. The sun was shining, there was a brilliant crowd, so I couldn't ask for anything more actually. It was sick. I won this event actually in 2009. Now it's 2012, so another 3 years from now, maybe I'll be back for another win. But no, actually, I really liked it, so hopefully I'll come back again next year. It's really sick, yeah.
I finished on the 2nd place. Sam Pilgrim won because he's perfect, the best rider on the world. And I'm happy. Yeah, I had a perfect run. Yeah, perfect. I hope see you next year again.
So it was a good second run from Jada. Couldn't quite beat Sam Pilgrim, who takes the title here in Hungary. And 3rd place, Sam Reynolds. So Britain 1 and 3. Another good day out for the British team. And then Tomasz Jada with that electric final run. Good enough to push him off the podium, back up into 2nd place at the end of the day. Pilgrim, Jada, Reynolds, the top 3, with Gabor Lenti down in 4th place.